Welcome to another episode of Upstate Eats. Katrina and Marcel are not going to be in today, but we're going to get a call in by Katrina here shortly. We got Lucca, a restaurant here with Jenny and Matt. They're got a nice little restaurant that we went and took some pictures of, and we're going to discuss everything about it and hopefully get you all there to enjoy everything we enjoyed there. So, how's it going? Can you guys?
Oh, everything's going great.
It's
Yeah.
all good in
You
here.
guys sound good too. That's good. So,
Ready to talk about some food.
yeah, right. So, we how many? It's been like 2 weeks, I believe, right?
Yeah, I think you guys were in about 2 weeks ago, and it was nice. You guys did a real cool photo shoot with us.
Oh, the
Yeah.
photos are beautiful.
Yeah, they are too. They really are. It's
Really
really
nice.
Makes nice YouTube when we put it up there. We'll be doing that shortly. You can you describe what we had and
All right, so as far as my memory kicks back here, I know we did a couple of different plates for you. We did a meat and cheese board, which we partner up with the Cheese and Charcuterie Club here out of Rochester. They're
And
ama-
they're absolutely amazing. You get a different cheese and charcuterie board every month, and it changes constantly. And they're
Really?
directly with Robinos. Absolutely phenomenal. I
Yeah.
highly recommend
I
it.
love drinking beer and
Oh.
having that.
Right?
That goes
It's so
hand in
good.
hand. Really
Oh,
nice.
yeah. Amazing cheese, great cured meats. They do a fabulous job with us. They set us up real good. What else did we do with you guys? Looks like we did the arancini, which is a fried risotto rice ball, so
Yeah.
4 cheese risotto.
Favorite. So on the table, that was
Oh,
the favorite. That was very
That's
very good.
everybody's favorite.
Oh.
We've it's kind of sad to say, but we've run out of them a couple times.
So
We're
it's-
trying.
So it's rice that you have fried, or
No.
What is it? How does it
Okay,
cook?
so for arancini, we make a regular 4 cheese risotto. So we cook the risotto the whole way, the arborio rice, and we do the risotto method on it. And then we add in Asiago, Parmesan, mozzarella, and provolone. We let it cool down, then we ball it up. Once it cools down, then we bread it and deep fry it, and then we serve it with a little bit of tomato sauce and some fresh house-made
that was
pesto.
good. That was very very good. We had some salads, and I loved the dressing on the one salad there.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That was the Mildorf was your favorite. That raspberry vinaigrette.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
so
was very good.
yeah, we do a nice baby spinach with that one to make a wild raspberry vinaigrette for it.
And you make the vinaigrette yourself.
oh,
That's
God,
what I
yeah.
have. Yeah,
Absolutely.
everything's scratch and fresh and everything.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
very very good.
Yeah, we try and stretch out as much as we can, and just give really nice, fresh, clean product for our customers, and I mean that's what we're looking for. Absolutely.
That's another favorite. Who doesn't love goat cheese and raspberries?
And the crunchy almonds, crunchy almond slivers.
Yep. Yeah. So what else did we have? We had salmon.
Yeah, we. So it's kind of funny. I have a small story for the salmon dish we
Okay.
did. So this is on our menu, is known as the Coventry. And years ago, before I was in the restaurant business, well, I had been in the business, but I did personal and private chef work for a little while when I was down in South Florida. And this dish for me is honestly, it's one of my clients' dishes, and I made it for her every night. Just one of my clients, and it's pan roasted salmon with over sautéed spinach with a nice lemon and herb beurre blanc, and it's just a great dish, and it's nice and it's light, and it's just fantastic. I love the way the sauce melds in with everything, and that nice buttery and cream and all the nice fresh herbs.
Yeah, there wasn't much left when we got done, and there
No,
wasn't
there
much of
wasn't.
that. No, that was very good too. Yeah, we really enjoyed everything there. I'm trying to think of somebody other things.
Yeah, well,
you have alternative type foods too. I want to know if you could really call it alternative, but it's like
So when me and Jenny and I were sitting down and we were talking about what we were going to do for for the new restaurant here, I kind of feel like things are moving in a more vegetarian and vegan aspect overall. People are consuming less meat and whatnot. So I tried to, especially on the pasta dishes, make everything vegetarian friendly. And then there was no proteins added on there purposely, so this way we have all the options to add. If you want to add on steak or chicken or grilled shrimp or grilled tofu, or if there's something else that we have there that you want to put on that, I am more than happy to do it as long as we got it in house. We'll throw it on the grill, we'll throw it in a saute pan, we'll pop it in the oven and top whatever you want on it. But that was kind of the focus there. Like one of the other dishes that we did for you was our Monticello. which is it's got quinoa on the base of the plate with sautéed spinach. We did a roasted tomato crown, and we serve it with grilled tofu that's been marinated in balsamic.
It's one of our vegan dishes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw
We
that.
have some
Yep.
vegan
Yeah.
dishes.
I did
And-
try that. That was a first for me too.
Yeah, I
I've
mean,
never had
it's,
that, but-
it's
You
just-
get nervous when you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
nervous when we see that, but it's a gorgeous dish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a beautiful plate,
Oh.
and it's it balances out for a lot of people. And this way, if you are a vegan or you're just not feeling like you want to consume all the red meats of the world, it just gives you another option out there.
And we do got the gluten-free option too, because we have the zucchini noodles that we can change out for any of our pasta dishes as well.
Yeah, awesome.
Because that's totally a thing now.
Yeah, and
We have
bring. I'm sorry.
Oh no, good. We have delicious vegan meatballs. You can't even tell,
Well,
and I love them.
I was just going to bring up the meatballs that we did have. I don't know if they were vegan, but they were very good.
Yeah, I don't think we sent you guys the.
No,
the
you
meat
had
and the-
you had the meat ones.
Yeah.
And those are a pork and beef blend for sure.
Yeah.
That's our Frank's Old World sauce.
Yeah.
The red sauce. It's so good.
Yeah, and Frank, if you're wondering, is my dad.
It's our dad.
Yeah.
My
Oh,
father-in-law.
there you go.
Yeah. So we threw that in there. My dad helped us out with it on a couple of fronts. So I thought it'd be funny to throw his name on the menu, and it just kind of stuck. Everyone loved it. So they're like, "Oh, you got to keep
Yeah.
Frank's Old World sauce."
Yeah, absolutely. So, we could discuss the history and your other store and stuff. But what any other meals we're forgetting? I'm trying to remember.
Well, we got the Garson salad on here, which is that's another one of our vegan salads. I felt like as far as salads go, like you've got like the president and the vice president between your house salad and your Caesar salad. And I feel like you kind of need a little bit of an offset to it as well. And the Mildorf that we already talked about, the baby spinach and raspberry vinaigrette salad. That's a good one. And I kind of wanted to go in a little different direction with the kale salad 'cause it's a little bit more of a peppery blend of lettuces. And we do a nice tahini dressing with it with fresh garlic in there. So it's got a lot of punch to it. And it's got Kalamata olives, banana peppers, and sun-dried tomatoes and sunflower seeds. So it's kind of an interesting combination. So if you're feeling a little adventurous and you're looking for a different kind of salad, that's definitely right up your alley.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed both the salads there. They were very, very good. I guess we'll take a break here and we'll come back and discuss, some other things on the restaurant and
Absolutely.
what your aims are and everything. We get going here. Welcome back to Upstate Eats. We have Jenny and Matt from Lucca, and they're back with us to talk some more about their fabulous restaurant that we had the pleasure of coming to see about 2 weeks ago here. And we're going to be putting it up on YouTube and on the Facebook page. We've done some already, lots of good responses, but we're just going to make sure everybody knows that's the place to go in the area to enjoy a great meal. So what's going on, guys?
Well, we've been open for about 2 months now. We got after it. Our first day was September 10th, and we're here the first week of November. Things have been going really good. Great success right out of the gate. We've had a really good response from the community. People have really enjoyed it. They really like the renovation we did there. I'm very pleased with it. I'm very happy with how things have turned out there.
Now you're talking the renovation. The first thing I noticed when I went in there was how much I enjoyed the look and the feel of the place. It's basically a wood interior. You got very nice pictures of history parts of.
Yeah, we bought it actually June 10th, and
Yes.
it was Remington's, which was a old
English style hunt club.
And they had pictures of horses and hunting things all around, and it was it had beautiful wood and brick, and we just could not get rid of it.
Oh my
So
God, no way. The
it's-
tables and stuff.
The tables, you can't even buy them anymore. So when we walked into it, we're like, okay, let's keep as much stuff as possible. Let's just give it a nice little update. We
Well-
took out some things, and
Well, I should preface this that I came home one night and told my wife that I bought another restaurant.
it
And-
was great. I was so thrilled.
Yeah, she.
A lot of sarcasm there. A lot of sarcasm.
Yeah, she might have thrown a couple of knives at me when I came home that night. But it
And he
was
said
just.
it very calmly too, like, "Hey, we're just watching TV." Doesn't say anything for about an hour or two, and it's just like, "Hey, I bought Remingtons," and I was like, "Wait, excuse me, what? Huh?"
Yeah,
Start
so,
over.
So yeah, I mean, Remington's was a real nice established restaurant in the North Winton Village for a long time.
And I had never been there.
Yeah, I had always remembered it, and they always had great food there and very good. Just as the feel and the bones of the place just really work well, and the way it's set up, it's got a big, beautiful, long bar when you walk in.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, and my wife, once she was on board with it after, wanting to kill me for a good 24 to 48
It
hours.
took a minute.
Yeah.
And then once I got her on board, she really she took over the design and all of the feel of the different rooms and the color schemes and all that. I mean, like you mentioned, the pictures. She has themes for both the front room and then there's a back room there as well, the back dining room. And she had, I believe the front room is our Winton room, and our
Yep.
back room is our Rochester room.
I
if
wanted
you will.
to keep everything really local because the neighborhood is just the North Winton Village neighborhood is just absolutely fantastic,
And
and they're
I don't know if we-
100% behind us.
Don't know if we mentioned it is on Merchants, right?
Yeah, it's on Merchants
Yeah,
Road.
we'll give all the contact
Yeah.
and the address later, but that's where it's located, sort of in a neighborhood type thing.
It is in a neighborhood,
Dead
and,
smack in the middle of a neighborhood.
and it was fantastic. Honestly, just the renovating. We had people stopping by constantly. We had neighbors bringing us cookies, and we had the twins bringing us.
They brought us
pierogies,
pierogies. Yeah.
like feeding us, and it was just really close knit. And when we were working on it, we would actually like walk next door to Rizzy's and have dinner there, and everyone was just super supportive, and they were really excited to see what we were gonna do.
Yeah.
I think they were really happy because we kept a lot of the appeal of the building because it's old, it's gorgeous, the wood is just gorgeous. We just did an uplift. We painted, we refinished the wood floors, we put in different floors, took up the carpet. I had to battle about the bar.
Oh yeah, we battled.
We battled with
Why?
the bar.
Well, so originally when we went in there, and also we got to shout out our contractor that we use, John Rebus.
Absolutely.
Did a fantastic job, and he put up with all of our phone calls at 10 o'clock at night.
A lot of yell talking.
Yes,
A lot of yell talking.
Oh, so much yell talking about things. But Jenny, she really wanted to stick with a lighter, and we ended up going with the lighter granite countertop for the bar. I was really opposed to it at first.
So was our contractor.
Yeah.
They battled me. They
Yeah.
all battled me. I
'cause
was like, don't do it. Don't do it.
And the only reason I was battling, I was concerned about red wine stains. That was the only thing. But in hindsight, it came out beautiful. And the bartenders just need to, if they break a glass of wine, just make sure they mop it
You-
up. That's all.
You mentioned the neighborhood. Some of the foods named after them.
Yeah, so our other place, Lucca Woodfire Bistro in Victor, the pizzas are named after Italian names, and we decided to stick with kind of a theme. And since we wanted a more local feel, we actually decided to pick streets from the North Winton Village and put them and name them as our dishes for our brunch menu and for our dinner menu.
That's
And it's been great because we've been getting good reactions, and then people will comment on social media, either Facebook or Instagram, and say, "Hey, my street's not on there," and we'll be like, "No problem, we got you covered. We'll put it as a special and we'll advertise it." So
That's a
it's
great
been really
idea.
yeah, it's
that's
been really
cool.
fun.
Especially if somebody saw the neighborhood where it's at.
Oh,
perfect.
You know, it's really, that's one of the things I didn't expect going in there, is that so many people have pulled me aside and given me their own personal stories about they grew up over on this street and this, that, and the other thing, and it's really kind of cool because the people really appreciate it, and I think they get it, and they care about it because they really care about that neighborhood.
And they do, and they come in and they just tell you, and it's just great.
So you mentioned the rooms, and they
Oh,
have
yeah.
names too, but you have parties. You do parties in there.
Yes,
Yep.
absolutely.
We've done a couple so far. So the first room when you walk in is like with the bar, and we put just some mirrors in there, and we do have some photography. But the second room is the Winton room. So we had a photographer. His name's Jake Wright. He's phenomenal. he did all pictures of the North Winton Village area, and we put those up in all different forms. And then the next room is the Rochester room, where he has a lot of beautiful Rochester landscapes. We also have, I forget what those are called.
The placket, the way it's done in the presentation of the pictures. But Jake did a phenomenal
He
job.
did.
And that's where we ate, was the Rochester
Yeah.
room?
Yeah, where
And-
it's got those big landscapes of the bridge downtown and just the overall skyline of the city.
And that's where we do the parties, because it's kind of secluded. We do see people there during the week when we get busy, which is great. But we've had a bridal shower, a baby shower. We're gonna have a rehearsal dinner next week. People are excited about it because it's nice and small and it's intimate too. And we're kind of just people come for the baby shower. They came in and they said what they wanted, and we were just like, sure, no problem.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I feel it's a great date place. You know,
It is a good.
I
It's
can
a
see
good
that.
date place. We had a couple there tonight when we left.
Yeah,
Hit it right on the head.
yeah, absolutely. So you have another place that you have. Tell us something about that.
Absolutely. I got a shout out to the town of Victor. I've been there. I took over Lucca Woodfire Pizza there June 2nd of 2011. And that is our Woodfire Pizza restaurant. It's more of a bistro. We do woodfire pizza and chicken wings and salads and different panini sandwiches. We do pork shanks there, by the way. Wink, wink, everyone. Pork shanks are where it's at. They come just delicious out of that wood fire oven, and it's just a real cute little small bistro kind of thing. And like you mentioned, like a date restaurant, like that is absolutely perfect for dating. Small groups, 2, 4, 6, and you want some funky, wood fire pizza that's not, your standard, thick crust, Rochester style.
It is
Marks.
so good. I haven't been out there in a minute because we've been with the new place, and I have been craving it. It is so good.
Think you'd be able to get some,
I know, right?
Yeah.
You would think. I just got to drive out there and go get it.
Yeah, totally. But it's I can't say enough about Victor. It's been a great home for us for a long time, and the people out there. I mean,
Our customers, oh my goodness, I think they know us better than our families know us.
Oh, 100%. And a lot of them, they have come out to support us here at the new restaurant as well. So I appreciate that trek all the way there.
So
from
where's the pizza place or the wood fire thing?
So if you go into the village of Victor, we're located in between School Street and High Street, right in the middle of the village.
90 West Main Street.
Yep, that's the address there, and it's a purple house, and we've got the on the exterior patio. We've got our front tree is wrapped in a lighting setup, so this way you can't miss us out there. And especially in the summertime, we've got all the outdoor tables, and you can see all the umbrellas open and all that, and it's kind of hard to miss. We're kind of a staple right there in the middle of the
It's a
village.
nice community too.
Oh,
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God, can't say enough about the town of Victor and how much support they've given us through the years.
Yeah. So you guys are busy, 2 places, and you.
Yeah, that's why I was really excited when he came home and said he bought another
Another one.
restaurant. I don't know if we'll be here if he does it again to me.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, yeah.
Don't say that. Honey.
Well, now it's recorded, so
Yeah, it's legal now. You have more things on the menu than we talked about. Is there anything you want to share with us that's on there?
Oh yeah, so I mean, also like transitioning from our other restaurant, from Victor, where it's just pizza and wings and stuff. This was kind of like the motivation for me to get into the kitchen and cocktails restaurant because. On a culinary side, I went to culinary school and I did personal and private chef work, and I've got a real wide range of food that I love to cook, whether it's Asian or, Latin American cooking, Caribbean style cooking, Italian.
he is an amazing chef, and I burn cereal,
Oh,
so
God.
it works
Don't
out
even
really
get me
well.
started. Don't even get me started.
You can decorate. All right, you can decorate then.
I got Velveeta shells and cheese over here.
That's my favorite.
For the nightly request. But so the new restaurant really just allows me to expand my culinary horizons, and really try different things and just expand stuff. I mean, because at the other place I don't have the type of equipment that I have at the new place. We've got a nice char broiler, we've got deep fryers, I've got a whole range, I've got, ovens, convection ovens, and all kinds of fun stuff to use. So it just, it allows you to do a little bit more. Like the steak thing, I love being able to do steaks at the new place. It kind of gives us
We
a little
actually don't have steak on the menu at all. because he wanted to change it up every week. So
Yes.
I think that's one of the bonuses about what he decided with the menu. It's very, very small.
Yes.
You know, we got the sharing plates. The crab dip is one of my favorites. Absolute favorite.
The one I'm going to be trying.
Oh my goodness.
I can't wait to
It's
come
so
in there
good,
and have a
too.
nice drink there and
Oh, yeah.
have that right at the bar. It's already
Absolutely.
planned.
Absolutely. We'll make you a nice craft cocktail there and get you some nice sharing plates out. But yeah, I mean, that was kind of the focus at the new place, was to keep the menu short and concise and be able to have, multiple different specials every night. I didn't want to put an actual beef on the menu. I just didn't want to get married into any particular cut of beef, whether it's ribeyes or fillets or strips or flat irons or whatever it is. And that's one of the reasons why I left it off. And this way it's always a feature every night. So if you do come, don't worry, there's always a steak on feature. It just depends on the week, where the best buys are, and, just to give us a little bit of different variety. So this way, one week we got a ribeye, another week, we might be doing filet Oscar, other weeks, a kind of a flat iron, with a pommes frites and a homemade ketchup or something,
That was one of my favorites.
Yeah, it was a fun one. But, I mean, there is a few different things on there. Like we do a braised lamb shank, ossobuco style. So it definitely has like an Italian flair to it. But, there's enough variety on there that, you can always, there should be something on there that everyone can, find to enjoy on that menu for sure.
Absolutely. Anything else that we're going to break here for a song here shortly? Let's do that, and we'll come back. We're getting Katrina on the phone. She wants to talk and set up some stuff here with you. Okay,
Great.
Sounds good.
Yeah. And we're back with Upstate Eats. We got Katrina. Can we hear you, Katrina?
You're not going to ruin the show growling like a little fat pig.
You're not coming through that clear, so I'm going to have to work on that. We're going to have them talk a couple minutes while I'm setting you up. So, you guys got anything to add real quick?
Yeah, we can plug in. We're definitely on social media. So we're on Facebook. We're also on Instagram. The handle is
Lucca KNC.
Yep, I think that's it.
Yeah.
We don't even know what our handles are.
Yeah. We're on there. We're on the Facebook.
We're not on Twitter.
No Twitter. That's.
I think we're too old.
We might be a little old for Twitter.
I can't
No
keep up.
Snapchat either. I'm too old too for it.
I
Like,
can't-
I
I
don't
can't
get it.
keep
I'm
up.
making myself look like a dog.
Agreed.
I just can't. There's too many responses, and it's just him and I handle all the social media, and it's hard to keep up with the both places, and I can't even imagine having a Twitter feed.
Yeah, now they have like WhatsApp and all this stuff.
Yeah.
The younger generation. I'm like, I can't keep up. I don't really care to. I don't want to. It's hard.
too
It's like
much.
nonstop 24-hour work on your phone.
Yeah, I completely agree. I'm just over here trying to make some chicken French and some meatballs.
Like what?
Okay, as you can tell, Katrina's loud down there, so we're
I'm
all
Katrina
set.
Lee. I'm doing a call-in really quick. Normally I'm there in the studio. I'm glad to have you guys there cover it for me.
Thanks.
I just left actually a food review in Buffalo at Casa de Francesca's. He's going to come on the show next week. We are Upstate Eats. We are on 106.3 WRFC LP RochesterFreeRadio.com. You can live stream us. You can check this show probably in about a week on YouTube, and we already posted the pictures, but the pictures will also be on the YouTube thing, and that's Upstate Eats. And we have, I don't even know the handle. It's like New York Foodies on Instagram. Marcelli takes care of it, and she's not on the show right now. I feel like you guys said we didn't know what it was. Did you guys have fun? I miss going to your restaurant, but I'm definitely going to check it out and visit it. I'm getting back in Rochester on the 15th, so.
Yeah, we're looking forward to having you guys there. Yeah, I mean, we're all about the good food and some
Yeah.
delicious food, and we want you
The
guys to
good
come
food.
over and enjoy
Eat
some.
all the things, Katrina. Eat them all.
I'm an eater, and I love supporting local businesses, and I always went out. That's how this started, is I used to take all these food pics. And then the radio station was like, you do all this stuff, like, we want to give you an extra show, because my other show that starts at 10 is, like, one of the top ones on the station. And they're like, we'll give you this time slot. And I'm like, I'm going to do food reviews and, like, support Rochester and people who eat out. And, like, it's just exploding real fast. So I'm glad to have the opportunity to work with you guys. I was in a car accident, so I wasn't able to go there, but I definitely can go back it up. And like I said, we're going to do a calendar and have the top pictures of people who were on the show in the past, like 3 months.
That's amazing.
And then like a coupon or a recipe, so they all kind of customers go back to you guys.
Absolutely.
But people love food porn.
right?
They do. They
It's
do.
better than real porn. My other show is about actually porn, but this is food porn. It's totally different.
Yeah, but
Everybody's got something, Katrina. Everybody's got something.
Yeah, everyone's got something they like. God damn it, I'm getting the weirdest messages from people. I'm like, okay, all right. You guys want to cripple? All right. But I'm walking around. I'm doing great. I look forward to checking it out. I'm doing an event at Lakesiders on the 9th, but I got to get back from medical appointments. But on the 15th, I'll be permanently in Rochester. So
Nice.
I will pop in and bring some friends and promote you guys a lot on Facebook.
I love it.
Well, speaking of promotion, we also want to give a shout out to our friends over at Scratch Bake Shop. We feature all their desserts at the restaurant. They do an awesome job.
Yeah,
Their
I wanted
stuff is-
to, oh, it's so good.
I got to check it out. I love desserts too.
Oh their stuff is absolutely incredible. One of the best things I think we do over there, we do a warm cookie platter with fresh whipped cream and
And you wouldn't even
berries.
believe it.
Ooh.
It's a vegan chocolate chip cookie, and I prefer it better than the traditional one. And I'm not vegan, and they're just so good.
Totally
I
agree.
Yeah,
know-
I gotta try it. I'm not vegan, but I'm interested to try a vegan cookie like that.
Oh my gosh,
that good shit.
Listen,
You might not be able to because I kind of eat them all, Katrina.
every week,
I got them all first.
believe me, every week those girls blow my mind with the desserts they send over to us, and they're just absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, no, even if they want to pop on, even if it's 15 minutes and they can't handle like the hour and don't have personality, it happens actually a lot, sadly to say. But we'll open up and they can come on.
Yeah,
We'll
absolutely.
share 'em.
Could
Not
always do a
everyone's
call.
outgoing and easy to work with. Some people are just very frozen and terrified. And I'm like, it's the radio. It doesn't matter. No one sees your face.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie, I was totally
He was
terrified.
so nervous.
I was absolutely terrified, and it's nothing to worry about. It really is.
My
I
whole,
really do. And
yeah,
I'm
it's
so
not.
laid back, and our show's so laid back, and you'd believe the people get so nervous. I'm like, just calm down. It's not a big deal. And we edit it. If you sound stupid, we'll delete it and we'll remove it from being shown on YouTube.
Yeah.
Well,
I
we're not gonna
appreciate
make you
that.
look stupid. This is win-win. We build each other up. We don't knock each other down.
Agreed.
Well, thank you so much for coming on, and thank you, listeners. And I look forward to checking out your restaurant and working with you guys in future projects.
we can't wait.
Yeah, Katrina, thank you so much for
Yeah, this has been fun.
for
We've had fun
looking
with
out for
Gary,
us
and I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
great
glad
opportunity.
Marcelli for setting it up. She's not there, but she always does promotions and stuff. At the same time, we're going to push it probably back an hour so she can get to them instead. So thank you so much. I appreciate it, and have a great week.
Thank you.
Thank you, Katrina.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for coming. Yep.
Thanks, Gary.